Well?
Well, I'll just have to cope until we can find replacements.
Oh, Willie, look, I'm complimented for 3 Sandbaggers. I'd like 4, but I'm down to 1. If I get a special up now, I send you. If I get another at midnight, what do I send? Apologies or flowers?
As you said yourself, Sandbaggers are a rare breed of animal.
Oh, we know that, but upstairs it'll sound like idiot time.
The school.
I rang them when Landy was killed. And they had no one suitable then, remember? Well, they won't change their mind just because Alan's dead, too.
Now, what about if I go down there tomorrow and lean on them?
All right, but impress on them, I'm not dropping standards.
What about Colin Grove?
Mission planning?
Yeah, he's very keen to get into the special section.
You must be mad.
Willie.
Hello, David.
How are you? You come back for a refresher course?
Not likely. Probably fail it.
You hear about a Sandbagger replacement?
Well, replacements.
I knew about Jake Landy.
Alan Denson was killed, too. So please, no funnies about things happening in threes.
I am sorry, Willie, very sorry.
So who have you got?
Well, no one. I told Neil Burnside on the phone.
And he won't accept it.
It's true, I'm afraid. I've got no one at all.
Come off it, David.
What?
Take them in, train them, you send them out.
It isn't that.
Isn't it? Sandbaggers has always been a dirty word at the school.
There's no Sandbagger material here at the moment. If there was, unless, she'd be your best bet.
You're joking. A girl in the special section?
She's not a girl, she's a fella.
Morning, Mr. Follett.
Morning, Laura.
If you think that's a fella, I think you need a refresher course.
That's what they say.
Is she specialized?
Fieldwork, French and German.
How did she do on track?
High marks, several specialist courses, fast driving, parachuting, things like that.
Bionic woman.
Her name's Laura Dickens.
Oh, there's never been a woman in the Sandbaggers before.
I've no one else.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Burnside ain't gonna like it. I knew you wouldn't. I brought her file anyway. Now, she is the best one in the school. She's going for field work, French and German.
Where's she come from?
Directs the Convent Foreign Office.
Good looking.
Butch.
What?
David Follett says she's butch. They've all had a crack at her, apparently. She won't even go to the pictures with them.
Maybe she's got taste. Have you got anyone else down there? I mean, what's he training? Ballet dancers?
Do you have any more thoughts about Colin Grove? He's a very good lad.
If he's told what to do, he'd never make a Sandbagger.
Well, it's the bird.
Okay. Tell Follett to put her on the train. I'll talk to her, see if there's a glimmer of hope.
Right. Meanwhile, let's pray for a quiet week or two.
Or a quiet year.
Do your people run surveillance on us?
Do you mean, do we keep an eye on CIA operatives in the UK?
Yeah.
Well, I don't in operations, but somebody probably does.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, we take a sort of, general interest in your ops and
General interest?
Do you have a guy called Colin Grove in your directorate?
Colin Grove? Matter of fact, we were talking about him this morning. Willie suggested him as a Sandbagger replacement.
Constant and regular access?
NATO top secret and equivalent.
U.S., UK eyes only?
What are you getting at?
Neil, does he handle CIA-derived material?
Well, I expect so. He's in mission planning. Why?
Do you know that he's been seeing a psychiatrist?
Our psychiatrist?
No, privately. A guy called Sturdy. Smart little practice in the West End.
Have you got anything on him, this sturdy?
Yeah, turns out that he's a naturalized British subject. His real name is Zerdick.
Hungarian.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, Grove has no need of psychiatric help.
Yeah, but that's not the point, Neil. I mean, if he's got some hang-up in his work and he's giving the details to a Hungarian shrink...
Or any shrink.
I want to know what happens, Neil. If it comes out bad, I want a list of CIA material that could be compromised.
That's fair.
Colin Groves here.
Okay, send him in.
Mr. Groves.
You sent for me, sir.
Grab a chair. Wondered if you'd like a trip to Helsinki.
Well, anything to get away from the desk, sir.
Jock Wallace wants him back up on station for a few days.
Delighted, sir. Will you tell my head of section?
No problem. Can you make a flight this afternoon?
If I have to, I'll run alongside it. What shall I be doing there, sir?
Various jobs as directed by Wallace.
It's not a sandbagger's job.
No, don't worry.
Oh, I'm not worried, sir. Thing is, I've been thinking of volunteering for the special section.
Oh? Why?
Well, you're 2 men short now. Sadly. And, well, I think I'd like special operations.
It amounts to months of boredom interspersed with moments of panic.
Yes, I know what it entails, sir.
Okay. Let's talk about it when you come back from Finland.
Right, sir. Thanks very much.
He looks happy.
Doesn't he? Have you phoned Jock Wallace?
Yeah. Yeah, Jock will keep him on ice till we recall him. Now, was Colin Grove referred to Sturdy by our own psychiatrist?
No, I've double-checked.
So I go and take a look at this Hungarian, do I?
I can't spare you to go traipsing around London.
Well, don't give it to headquarters security. They'd blow it.
Apart from the fact they haven't got the authority.
We can't go to MI5, not on this.
We let 5 put a foot in the door, we'd never get rid of them.
But I mean,
Well, I'm glad we're agreed.
you haven't given it to Jeff Ross, have you?
Giving it back to him, to be more precise.
You've given the CIA authority to make a security investigation on SIS.
They were doing it anyway.
So much for our quiet week.
Hello. This is Detective Chief Inspector Gomez. Get me the governor's private secretary, please. David, Michael Gomez. David, I wondered if the name of Yardley would ring a bell with anyone there. Desmond Albert Yardley.
Yes, I'll tell C. Book Sandbagger 1 on the next flight to Gibraltar. And if there isn't one, ask the RAF to help. Tell Willie he's on his bike, Gibraltar.
Neil, is this a special op?
Well, I'm not sending out there with a bucket and
The
spade.
deputy chief's back from leave.
Burnside, sir, I've got a special op, Gibraltar. Could you join me in C's office? Thank you, sir. If Bill annoys me, I'll belt you.
Promises, promises.
Gibraltar.
A man called Yardley has been found murdered in a back street there.
There's Yardley.
He's the Morocco #2, normally based in Tangier.
What was he working on?
Oh, we don't know. And as his head of station was at an embassy party in Rabat, he wasn't even aware that Yardley was in Gibraltar.
Had he been robbed?
No. No clues at all. We were lucky the local police recognized his name, remembered vaguely he had Foreign Office connections.
Warsaw packed ships in, Jib?
None for over a week, sir.
When did Yardley arrive there?
Last night on the ferry. And as he didn't alert his head of station or us, he must have left Tangier in a hell of a hurry.
What do you want to do?
Send Kane.
You'll be tying up your only sandbagger. And whatever Yardley was after, it'll be history by now.
Yes, but if it was important enough for him to be killed, then I think we should find out what it was.
Will the local police cooperate?
It shouldn't be a problem.
Yes, there is something else. Do we have jurisdiction in Jib?
I've had an agent killed there. That's all the jurisdiction I need.
Yes, I think you'll find that it counts as UK for jurisdiction.
Are you suggesting we should turn it over to MI5, Matthew?
Well, not if we can help it, sir. We are in a spot of trouble with 5 at the moment.
Thanks to you.
If you want to speak in the sides, Neil, do it in your own office, but not in mine. Now, does MI5 have jurisdiction in Gibraltar or not?
It's a grey area, sir. In the old days, MI5 had primary responsibility for Jib, Malta, Singapore and the like. But not now.
Not Malta or Singapore, but Jib is a colony.
So's Hong Kong, and we operate there.
In other words, we should take advice. I'll get the FCA to approach the Home Office. Meanwhile, send Kane in anticipation of approval.
I'll draft a note straight away.
Oh, I think even our efficient secretariat can make mistakes, Matthew.
Sir?
Second-class post will do nicely.
Boy, when you said late lunch,
I told you I was briefing Willie till 2:30. Anyway, Americans are supposed to live in hamburgers, aren't they?
not this one. What's Grove supposed to be doing today?
Packing. I'm sending him to Finland.
Oh, yeah? Well, he took time out to visit his playmate.
Did he? Anything else?
Yeah. When your boy was going out, another client was going in. It was like a massage parlor. Mr. Ernest Holliday.
Holliday?
ODE. Yeah. Head of the visa department in your foreign office.
So, Comrade Zerdik is making a collection of them, is he?
Sure looks like it. And who else has he got?
Still puzzles me.
Well, looks like Zerdik's hand-picking his clients.
How can he? Psychiatrists don't tout for trade.
Well, this one does. So what's happening, Neil? You told your masters about this?
Not yet. Until I have to, I don't want to tell them that you're doing the investigation. You about to give birth or make a statement?
She's here.
Who is here?
Miss Dickens.
Yeah.
She's very dolly.
You do weather forecasts as well?
Just storm warnings. Miss Dickens.
Miss Dickens?
Sir.
I'm Neil Burnside. Will you sit down?
Thank you.
Can we offer you some coffee?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Diane. Do you know why you're here?
No, I was told to report to Director Operations, nothing else.
Security, gone mad. Now, what do you know about the Special Operations Section?
A small unit of 3 agents tasked directly by you undertakes all politically sensitive operations and those not suited to field agents in the operational theatre.
More or less.
And nicknamed the Sandbaggers.
Right. So how do you feel about joining them?
No, thank you, sir.
Sorry.
I want to work in intelligence, on a station where my languages will be useful.
You do know that we've never considered a girl for the Sandbaggers before?
Yes, I can believe that.
Cigarette?
No, thank you.
All right, I'll put it another way. I've read your file. I think you're the most suitable person available.
You short of a sandbagger now?
2 sandbaggers.
What happened to them?
They were killed.
We were told in training that sandbaggers seldom kill or get killed.
That's true. We were unlucky.
I'm sorry.
What's your objection to special op?
It's not what I want to do.
Meaning?
I think there's a real need to gather hard intelligence on a station about a potential enemy.
And?
I've never been very good at playing cowboys and Indians.
Is that how you regard special op?
Yes, sir, I'm sorry, but it is. You see, I can't help feeling that special sections exist because they create work for each other. You manipulate yours, so the other side manipulates theirs. It may keep everybody happy, but what does it achieve in the long term?
The special ops are short-term by their nature.
It's not my nature.
I see.
So I guess I am wrong for the job.
Oh, very right.
Sir?
Volunteers for the special section usually see themselves as James Bond. I'd rather have someone, male or female, who sees the job in perspective. Well, a while ago, I tried to change the name Special Section to something less evocative. As far as I'm concerned, it's only special in that few people are right for it. You could be one of them.
Is there no one else?
No one at your stage of training.
All right, but if I take the job, can it be on the understanding that it's only until you find replacements?
Okay. But let's hope you might eventually decide to stay.
Shall I report here in the morning?
Please. Kane, the head of section, is away at the moment, but Diane will look after you.
Fine. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Who's that girl?
Her name's Laura Dickens. I think she's just given me an interview.
Oh, for what?
She's joining the special section.
I mean, you're putting a girl into the Sandbaggers?
Yes. I run a very democratic directorate. Apart from which, she has the best qualifications in the school.
I hope it works. Now, listen, Neil. We have got to stop squabbling in front of C.
I wasn't aware that I had been.
You know what I mean.
I know. I don't want MI5 involved in the jib operation.
Neither do I. 5 make bad enemies. And if they find out...
It is a risk, but my feeling is that we're short of time.
And Willie Kane makes a better investigator than a trained man from MI5.
He's a lousy investigator. But he'll do the one thing MI5 will never do.
What's that?
He'll blow his own cover and set himself up.
Mr. Kane. Michael Gomez, Detective Chief Inspector.
Ah, Willie Kane, come in.
Thank you.
Now, I can manage a scotch, or shall I ring down?
No, nothing for me, thanks.
Right.
I'm on my way home. I hope. Thank you.
Any news?
Not a thing.
Where was Yardley staying?
Well, as far as we know, he didn't check in anywhere. And not a trace of luggage.
Did you go through his pockets?
Oh, yes. Nothing of note. We've been asking around the hotels and bars, but no one seems to have seen him.
So he must have known what he was looking for. Or at least where to look for it.
I imagine so.
Was he killed where you found him?
No. No, we don't know where he was killed. We found the body in an alley off Main Street. Do you want to see the spot?
Nah. I'm not a detective. Wouldn't mean anything to me. If you wanted to leak out a secret here, get it around the rock, would you know where to go?
I should. I do it often enough.
Well, could you spread the word that I'm here, picking up where Yardley left off?
Is that wise? I mean, if they, whoever they are, have killed once.
Yes, but I don't know how to get at them.
That's usually the quickest way of bringing them to me.
I see. Speed is of the essence.
Could be. We do know that Yardley left Tangier in a hell of a rush.
All right. But quite literally, it could be your funeral, Mr. Kane.
I'll tell Jenny.
What are you talking about? Just sitting around and feeding the birds? Got to do something to pass the time.
I stopped off at the Hilton for breakfast. Some chance. I didn't leave the office till 3.
Trouble?
Among other things, the jib operation. You didn't get a line on it, did you?
No, we've got no activity there. Shall we walk?
I'd rather be carried.
Right. Comrade Zerdy.
Disappointing. He's been in England for 23 years. Qualified at London University. Married an English lady, 2 sons, in a very proper boarding school.
What's disappointing about that?
It would have been a lot easier if he still had snow on his boots.
Long-term sleeper?
Possible. His practice checks out. Patients range from captains of industry to grand dames of the stage and screen.
How'd you know all this?
We took a look at his files last night.
I don't think I want to know about the CIA breaking into British businesses.
Oh, yeah? You want to know about Grove?
Yes. What?
Booze. He's being treated for alcohol dependence.
I don't believe it.
That's what it says on his card.
And Tolliday, the visa king of the FCO?
Anxiety neurosis. There's a lot of that around these days.
Oh, well. Anyone else on the list from government departments?
We're still checking. There is an Army major.
From where?
Ministry of Defense.
What's wrong with him?
Can't manage it. He doesn't perform too well.
He's lucky. At least he gets the chance to find out.
What do you think, then?
I'm not sure. But if there are any other government people on that list, I'd do something about it.
Difficult to prove that Sturdy's hooked into KP Gardens.
Might not be the Russians. Could be almost anybody.
I wonder how he meets these people.
Who? Sturdy?
Yes. Is there a common link anywhere with Grove, Tolliday, and the Army Major?
You check Grove. I'll do the other 2.
Okay.
Time has come, Neil.
Yes. When are you telling your people?
I already have. Said details of material available to Grove will follow.
In that case, I better go and confess.
Are you recalling Grove from Helsinki?
Yes, sir, to report back here tomorrow. My real worry is what this could do to the special relationship with the CIA.
Bound to threaten it.
Maybe even destroy it.
Certainly enough opposition to it within parts of the CIA itself, and anything which reflects on our security.
Yes.
God knows how we'd function without it.
We wouldn't.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, it may count for something that Ross and myself have worked together to nail Grove. Well, we'll have to be totally ruthless on him.
How could he be alcohol dependent without our knowing?
He isn't, I'm sure of it. He's friends with Kane, and he would have spotted it, so would Grove's head of section.
So it is a front. He must be going there to pass information.
Yes.
Well, we'll have to bring in 5 now.
I'd like to tell them after I've talked to Grove.
Why?
Oh, I daren't inform MI5 that it's the CIA who are investigating Sturdy's clients. I'll tell them that Grove came to me, confessed, and gave me a list of government people seeing Sturdy.
Talking of 5 sensitivities, anything from the rock?
No, sir, nothing. Yes, but good to know the rival firm's still interested.
Yeah, but you see, if it was urgent on Monday, why is it still current on Wednesday? It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Not a sniff of any big event there, special occasion.
Yeah, not a clue. A lot of Moroccan workmen here. They replaced the Spanish workforce when they closed the border at La Linea.
We may not be looking for Moroccans, but whatever it was, it originated in Tangier. I'll send our new friend out there to have a look.
Ah, new friends on the payroll, is she? Suppose that means you don't fancy me anymore.
You still get all the best holidays, don't you?
Well, it's got the edge on Mablethorpe.
Is Willie all right?
Still in one piece. Is Laura in the hutch?
Doing her joining interviews. She's seen C, now the Deputy Chief.
Rescue her, will you? Tell him I require her for briefing.
Okay.
Diops, I'm sending Sandbagger 2 to Tangiers. Action it, will you, and brief us for Boxkite. Yes, first available flight.
Who is it?
The name's Steve Jackson. A friend.
Door's open.
Hello. Steve Jackson. Security service.
I'd recognize a pass to your London office. Social call?
What are you doing in Jib?
Having a little holiday.
Word has it you're following in the wake of the late lamented Yardley.
So?
So you're tramping our territory. No one's told us.
And you'd love to help.
Naturally.
So help.
May I? What was Yardley working on?
We don't know.
You have to help me too.
Yardley failed to report before he left Tangier. His head of station was away in Rabat.
It's convenient.
Not very.
It's not very convincing either.
It's the truth.
Your agents just charge about the world totally out of control.
Not normally, no.
So where have you got to?
Nowhere.
Look, I'm not trying to stir it up.
But you could report to London. SIS failing to cooperate.
Which sadly is not unusual.
I'm telling you the truth. What's the matter with you?
Look, Kane, I'm working on about half a dozen things here. And I don't want you blundering around making waves.
Look, down in the morgue, there's a fellow called Yardley. He was one of us and he's been knocked over.
Yes?
Now, it's my job to find out who did it, and more important, why it was done.
Yes, and I have my jobs too. And Jib is my area.
Who are you on to? Some soldier who's given away the plans of the NAFI?
You just talked yourself into a lot of trouble, Mr. Kane.
Yes, sir.
Laura. Sorry to throw you into the deep end. I'll have a job for you. Have you seen the reports of the death of the Morocco number 2?
Operation Boxkite, yes, I've seen them.
Well, I want you to go out to Tangiers. Head of station there is a man called Forsyth.
He's back from Rabat now, isn't he? I saw the signal.
Go over everything with him. Try to jog his memory. Go through Yardley's notes. Follow up the slightest lead.
Should he leak my arrival?
Yes. But they got Yardley and they've had to go Willie. So be careful. That's my home number. If you need advice in the middle of the night, call me then. Otherwise, I'll be here.
Don't all communications go through my controller?
I said if you need advice.
Yes, sir.
Right, ops room should be ready to brief you now.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Must have followed you to Europa Point.
Didn't spot them. Just had a feeling that... Oh. Sorry. Something you don't get used to being shot at.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just delayed reaction. Churns the guts over, you know.
Sure.
Right. I better go and see to your car.
Oh, look, don't bother. I'll put it straight to the garage.
Yeah, well, I'll clean it up first. I was sick in it.
Jeff Ross is here.
Fine.
Mr. Ross?
Evening, Neil.
Hello, Jeff. Sit down.
Any more details on Grove?
Just got them. He's keen on toy soldiers.
Is that the same thing as war games?
That's it?
They're all keen on war games.
What?
Yeah, Sturdy, the Major, Tolliday.
So that's how Sturdy meets his clients, at some club for war gamers.
What a terrific way to pull in a few military minds. Hey, we turned up some others on the list.
Huh?
Yeah, some guy in defense sales, another in the home office. How many does that make?
5 so far. Dan?
Yes.
Get hold of C and the deputy chief, will you? Tell them I'm coming in.
Okay.
Grove will be back tomorrow. I'll hit him. But then I'll have to report it to MI5.
Hey, Neil. You got a list for me? I haven't seen it, Neil.
Well,
Cut it down by half at least.
it can't be done,
Yeah,
Jeff.
okay, if you don't, the special relationship just goes right out the window. Hey, come on, Neil. Even half of this could screw us up for years.
If anything on this list being compromised, we've got to admit it, take our chances.
What the hell are you talking about? What chances?
Look, if 1/5 of this material is in Soviet hands, someone's got to rethink our defense policy, and fast.
Looks like the end of a beautiful friendship.
I don't think there's anything we can do about it, Jeff.
Well, I guess I can at least wait until you've spoken to Grove.
There's not much point.
And I'll submit a report on the action you've taken. I mean, it just might look a little better.
But not much.
No, Neil, not much.
Definitely no messages anywhere.
I told you I've been through the entire office with several tooth combs.
What about his home?
It's a small pad along the road. I turned that upside down. None of his cases was gone. I think he must have been in the town when he found out whatever it was. He went straight to the ferry, caught it by the skin of his teeth. No time for messages.
And he wasn't married?
No. But I am.
Sorry?
We have a dinner party tonight. It's a long-standing thing.
Yes.
Well, could we not continue in the morning? I'm so sorry. Perhaps you'd like to come to dinner.
No, no, you go on. I'll work on here for a while.
Well, if you're sure.
Yes, as long as you don't mind if I stay on.
Not if you don't mind locking up.
The thing is, if it was important enough for Yardley to give up his life, I should give up an evening, don't you think?
I wonder if there is something we haven't covered.
D-ups. I'm at home.
Well, if that's all right, then.
Yes, you go on. You'll probably be in time for coffee.
Nothing else I can do.
No. I've sorted them into possibles, probables, and unlikelies. It's really just a question of flogging through them now and hoping.
You managed to lock it all up again.
Yes, if I'm not still here when you come in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.
Operator, my name's Burnside, Minister of Defense. Do you think you could oblige me with a priority call? It's to the Governor's residence, Gibraltar. Thank you.
Oui. Je vais téléphoner à Londres.
Yes, look, sorry to get you up in the middle of the night. Are you the ADC?
That's right, Sir. Peter Waterhouse.
Look, I know this may be a long shot and probably a daft question, but was the Governor due to do anything on Tuesday that didn't happen or was cancelled?
Yes, he was due to fly to England, but he went down with flu and we had to postpone it.
So when's he going now?
Tomorrow morning, flight at 11:40. Is there anything wrong, sir?
No. Tell me, what's security like at Gib Airport for people boarding?
Very good, very tight indeed. Probably more so tomorrow with the governor flying. Sir, have you anything to do with Willie Kane?
Yes. Been any developments?
No, but he rang 20 minutes ago with the same question.
Did he?
Anything I can do, sir?
No. No, don't worry. Leave it to us. Thanks, Peter. Good night. Burnside.
Laura Dickens, sir. I've been going through Forsyth's incident files, come across something that might fit. At least it links Morocco with Gib.
Well, that's the sort of link we need.
Do you remember about 6 years ago there was an attempt on the King of Morocco's life? 2 would-be assassins took a plane, fled to Gib.
Yes, and the British government refused asylum. They were sent back to Morocco and executed?
That's right. Now, according to the file, there was an anti-royalist in Marrakesh called Ahmed Boutaleb. Started shooting his mouth off, saying he was going to pay back Britain in general and Gibraltar in particular.
Took a long time to get round to it.
Not his fault. Authorities got to him, sentenced him, slung him in jail. Now, if my sums are right, and assuming they don't give time off for good behavior, he got out 2 weeks ago.
Well, it all fits. But if security is tied at Gib Airport, I don't see how... But of course, if he wants revenge, why should he hijack? All he needs to do is blast it out of the sky.
Do you mean a rocket attack on an airliner?
Looks like it. I'll talk to Willie. Well done, I'll get back to you.
Right, sir.
Yes, I've just talked to Gomez.
Any idea on a firing position?
Well, depends which way they're taking off, but we can liaise with the control tower on that.
Right, flight's still at 11:40.
Yes.
Hope to God we're right.
Could try a little prayer around 11:35.
I'll do that. I'm mildly surprised to see you back. Thought you might have preferred Finland.
Sir?
You weren't alerted by your sudden recall?
Well, I'd hoped I'd been brought back to join the Sandbaggers.
But you've got a drink problem.
What? I haven't?
You haven't? Then why do you visit your psychiatrist friends so regularly?
How did you find out?
You told me.
Sir?
For reasons of my own, the story will be that you confessed.
Confessed? To what? I've been working on Sturdy for 8 months. He plays war games. So do I. It's a kind of... Anyway, we belong to a club. Sturdy's very popular. He listens to people, their problems. Sometimes says that he can help them, sometimes even for free. After a while, I twigged it. The people to whom he was offering free help, they all worked in government offices. I told him I worked in the Foreign Office. He took an immediate interest in me, and I said I had a drink problem. He offered me free treatment. I accepted.
Why?
To get names, to see how he worked. I've got a diary at home full of notes.
You didn't think to tell me what you were doing?
Yes, sir, but I didn't know if you'd believe me. And even if you had, you would have reported it, taken it out of my hands. And I wanted the credit. I wanted to prove that I could work in the special section.
Well, it's a pity you can't prove all this.
Oh, I can.
Hmm?
I have a friend in MI5. I told him about it early on.
Then why didn't he action it?
He didn't believe me. That's why I've been collecting evidence. Well, you can check it. His name's Martin Jones. They're Section 3.
Don't you realize the trouble you've caused? Get out. Out of here, out of my directorate.
I'm sorry, sir.
I nearly called in MI5 because of you. Put this whole place under a microscope. The CIA found out about you. That could have cost us the special relationship. Both my sandbaggers are in the Med, operating on blown covers. There have been 2 attempts on Kane's life, and at any moment, an airliner full of people could be blown to hell. I couldn't concentrate on all this because I was too worried about you. And you thought you were qualified for a sandbagger?
I said I'm sorry, sir.
Get out.
Neil, well done on Jib.
Thank you.
It's happened, though.
What's happened?
MI5 have fired the first shot. Did you know that Kane had clashed in Gibraltar with a man called Jackson?
Well, Willie obviously didn't think it worth reporting.
Jackson did.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it if I were you.
I do. And if MI5 are going to start...
They're going to be keeping very quiet in the immediate future. We're about to hand them a spy ring.
What?
Which has been operating under their noses. And which, moreover, an SIS officer reported to MI5 8 months ago.
That's marvelous.
Isn't it?